All right, what's up, guys? Happy Monday. Welcome back to the channel, Too Easy Sports Betting. I'm Trice Too Easy. That's Trice, number 2, letter E, letter Z on Twitter. Make sure y'all follow me on there. We very active. I post live plays, parlays, things like that. Also, guys, I set a goal for 2,000 subs by the end of this month. So August 1st, I wanted 2,000 subscribers. Last month, I had like 16 or 1,500. Y'all smashed the fuck out of the subscribe button. I'm at 1,800 now. I'm going to update this every week. Thank you guys very much. Continue to hit subscribe button. If you're new here, if you've been here, take a second. Just hit the fucking subscribe button, man. It's the best way to support me. Is every video, hit a like, hit a fucking comment. I don't care if you put let's go or hey or what's up or yeah, let's crack that. I don't care what you put. Any comment, like, and then a subscribe is the best way to support me. Also, in the description, Patreon, $5 option, $10 option. There's no benefit. It just supports the time and effort I put into the videos. And you can get a text version of my picks. So if you don't want to like pause the video and shit, I put text version of my picks in the Patreon. Okay, guys? So we're going to review the yesterday. I got the straights, the player props, the parlays, my plays that I'm playing, and I'm going to get you out of here with a bag. This week, I'm playing mainly player props. I've been wanting to test how player props do. The straights, guys, we've had a decent week. I still went up 5 units for the week. It's a solid-ass week, but I want to see if we can boost that because the player props hit at such a higher rate. And the player props I pick have been just hitting. So I need to see. We're going to do mainly player props this week, guys, okay? But let's review yesterday. So I went, let's see, 6 wins, 4 losses. Phillies couldn't get the win, which is crazy. The Braves they still trash. I still don't trust them. I think the Phillies just even more trash right now. Juan Yepez is hot right now. We caught him. We started fading him on a heater, so he's cracked us twice. I'm not going to stick around for strike 3. I'm done betting against him for now. Mets and Pirates. Mets money line, of course, they cash because they're fucking dogs. Tigers and the Red Sox under 8.5, of course, because why is that price like that? Gio Urshela under 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs, missed. Byron Buxton over 1.5 hits. First 5 runs under 5 for the Royals and Rockies, guys. The Royals score 4 in the second or third. I was stressed. Never scored again, so we take those. D-backs and Padres over 8.5. Check that off. Red Sox money line check. Look at all this plus value too, man. In the Red Sox team total, they got 3. So They hit us with the hook. We get stuck at 3. It is what it is. But good day, up 2 units, so not bad. Guys, I wanted to show you something real quick before we review the straights for today. So I want to talk about them a lot. But, guys, so I tracked this week. So day 1, this is for last week, okay? So Monday through Sunday. We went up 4 units, up 3 units, down 6 units, up 4, down 2, up 2. We went up 5 units last week, guys. Even with how hard baseball was to cap, even with how fucking unpredictable the slate was, we still went up 5 units, guys. I said this a lot because I think people are using their bankroll to bet the parlays. Guys, I want to do a quick little plug here. First things first, guys. My main bankroll is over $17,000, okay? So my actual bankroll that I play with, that I use my plays on, has $17,000 and some change in it. My unit size is anywhere from $300 to $350 a bet. So when I have a week like last week and I bet 5 units, I went up almost $1,500 last week, okay? So you got to understand that I never use my bankroll has never seen a parlay. When I bet parlays, I use my own pocket. So I will just use a different app and I'll just upload a few dollars and bet the parlay. My main bankroll has never seen a parlay ever. If I have $20 laying around, I'll use it. If I have extra money in the bank, I'll use it. If I want to have some fun and I'm drinking and I'm bored with my homeboys, I'll upload it and bet a fucking parlay. When I show you guys these parlays, my main bankroll has never seen a parlay. I can't stress it enough, guys. I don't bet parlays for my purpose of bankroll because the goal is grow that motherfucker to like 50,000 and then live off of it. Just live off how big my unit size will be. I can just make $1,000 a day and chill. If I win one unit, might be a band eventually. Okay, great. So now I made $1,000 a day. I'm sitting back. I'm chilling with. I ain't got to do shit. So my main bankroll never touches a fucking parlay ever. I use my own money. So when you see I go up 5 units, that's a hell of a week. It is because my unit size is over $300. So when I crack like this, a 5 unit week, that's $1,500 I made that week. Guys, if I kept that up, that's $6,000 in a month off sports betting. And mind you, I have an insurance business I run. This is just supplemental income and a hobby of mine. But the point is, 5 units is $1,500. So understand that when I play these parlays, that's why I only calculate my straights for wins and losses. Because I play parlays for fun. If I win, I'll take the family out to dinner or something, or go grab a nice bottle of liquor or something. Go have some fun. My main bankroll is like a business. I do not touch parlays with my main bankroll. Okay, guys? I can't stress it enough. So we go up 5 units. Do not use your main bankroll for parlays. If you want to be a parlay better, like a strict parlay better, this is my guy right here, really Rico. I've been fucking with his content for a while now. He actually damn near who inspired me to make content, because his quality, his audio and shit, his videos is so goddamn nice. And I was like, man, I could do this shit. So I really kind of got a lot of inspiration from him. That said, he is the best parlay better I ever seen. He cooks these slips up. He has a lot of codes, a lot of sponsors. He uses these like pro prize picks and underdogs and all this shit. And he cooks up slips and live streams. So if you want to really start learning how to do parlays, like take that shit serious and maybe do it with the straights, I use the straights. That's how, because I plan to make a living off of this shit eventually, just off my main bankroll. If you want to do parlays though, check him out. And we ain't partner. He ain't doing sponsorship. I just like seeing, brothers do this shit, and he's cold at it. So tap into him. But I don't do the straights like that. I do parlay. I don't do parlays like that. I do them for fun. He is a strictly parlay better, and he might lose 50 parlays and hit 10, but his ROI be 20%, 50%, 100%. This the past week he had a 90% ROI. Lost like 40 parlays, hit like 12, 90% ROI. So you want to parlay better, tap into him, okay, guys? But anyways, let's get into the goddamn straight review before this video is an hour long. So we got the Mets versus the Pirate. Christian Scott, Mitch Keller. Mitch can't pitch Keller. I fade him any chance I get. We're getting the Mets at plus 105. I'm all over it. Give me the Mets. There's nothing else to say about that. The Mets are the best team in baseball. They still hot. They ain't go nowhere. They had a few rough games, whatever. Pirates hit the fuck out of them. Sure, it is what it is. I don't care. A few outliers don't change the fact that the Mets are balling right now. And you gonna give me the Mets for plus money versus Mitch Keller. Mitch can't pitch Keller is trash. I'm fading. Cardinals and Nationals. Guys, you got Mitchell Parker versus Miles McCullers. Guys, this is a clear national spot. This price is fucking nuts. I'm doing mainly player props. I have like 10 player props and 4 straights. But the straights I'm on, I love them. Like, I'm positive in these. Like the Mets money line, the Nationals money line, guys. This line is not priced right. Minus 115 when it's a clear pitching advantage, and both these teams been balling. All these games been close. But today you have a massive pitching advantage for the Nationals. We gotta be on them, okay? So Nationals money line it is. No need to overthink. Guardians, Tigers, I'd fade it. If I had to pick though, Guardians money line for sure. They have a huge advantage. Huge advantage. But do you want to pay 145 when shit's been so wishy-washy lately? I wouldn't touch it. Rockies and the Reds, let's fade it. No play. I mean, you got Ryan Felder, Andrew Abbott. Who knows? Do the Reds win? Do the Rockies win? Do the Reds bats wake up? Do they not? The Reds haven't scored in days. The over-under's at 9.5. Do they even hit the ball? Too hard to bet. Just stay away from it. Twins and the White Sox, again, it's a clear Twins line, but Chris Flexen ain't been terrible, but at the same time, the over-under's at 9.5. Twins by 2, still minus money. If you want to take the Twins straight up, you got to pay minus 185. I don't trust the White Sox, even as a lotto. So, and you only get them plus 155 if you do take them. So there's no play here. It's just a fade. Rangers and Angels. Guys, I had to fight with myself so bad not to bet the Rangers here. It's a clear Rangers angle. I think I'm going to end up playing it for sure. But also, there's another bet on here. The under 8.5 is plus 100. I'm going to go ahead and play these two as well, just because I just love this slate today. I love these plays. Ain't no way I can't get to them. So the Rangers at minus 140, guys, it's just the reason I chose not to bet the Rangers minus 140, but I might, is because Davis Daniels is good. I've watched him pitch. He had one great performance. His last performance was not good. Fine, I get that. But he is a dog. I'm telling you, he's going to be a fucking menace. He's only had 2 starts. One was great, one was bad, but he's good. I don't know if the Rangers win for sure. Like, what if the Angels have one of them days where they hit the ball and they seem to rally behind Taylor Anderson and Davis Daniel? Like, they get offense going when they pitch. So I can't be on it. But the under 8.5 is the easiest lock I've seen. Like, this is fucking nuts. Neither of these teams can really score. Why are we getting under 8.5? And John Gray's pitching for the Rangers. He's solid. So this is fucking crazy. I'm playing the under 8.5 at plus 100. Okay. You got the Braves and Diamondbacks, guys. Does anybody not want to bet the Diamondbacks right now on the team total at 3.5 in the money line? Does anybody not want to fade them? These goddamn Diamondbacks, guys. These boys have been balling. Look at what they did to these Padres. 9-1, 7-5, 8 runs, 9 runs, 12 runs, 5 runs, 5 runs, 3, 4, 6, 3, 5 guys. since June 25th. 5 runs, 3 runs, 6 runs, 4 runs, 3 runs, 5, and they've continued to get hotter. 12, 9, 8, 7, 9. I don't care if Chris Sales is pitching, guys. I said this before. I played baseball my whole life. You hit the motherfucking ball, you're going to hit the ball. If your offense is hot, you just hot. It don't matter who the fuck is pitching. You're going to come out there and hit them. It just is what it is. If you cold, you can't hit nobody. You can be the best fucking hitter in the league. Look at what happened to Max Kepler, Ryan Jeffers. Man, them boys was hitting everybody to start the season. Got cold, now you can get them on the under at minus 120, 150. They can't hit the goddamn ball now. If you hot, you hit everyone. If you cold, you don't hit shit. These Diamondbacks are hot. I don't care who's pitching. You going to give me their team total at 3.5 because they versus Chris Sales when you don't know if you hot, you can hit. Okay, fine, I'm going to take it. And if you don't think that these Diamondbacks can beat these Braves right now when the Braves are trash and have been trash, so be it. But you're not going to give me these D-backs while they hot at plus 160 and the team total plus 150. Think I'm not going to jump all over that. So we on them. Okay, guys, so that's where I'm at with my straights today. Let's look at the player props that we on. So for the props, guys, I got 10 player props that I'm playing today. Actually, I took one off of here. Hold on, I played 9. Who did I take off? Fuck it, we'll get to it. Byron Buxton, over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Do I need to say any more, guys? He's the hottest offensive player in baseball. 85% of the time over 20, 90% of the time over 10, and they only giving it to you minus 120. Yeah, fucking right. I'm going to continue to bet this. Guys, I think a lot of you guys, something I want to get everybody to understand when it comes to player props. When you see this, over 20 games, he's hit this 85% of the time. You do realize that means if you bet $1,000 on him to hit his line for 20 days straight, do you understand how much fucking money you would be up if all you did was just bet him to go over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs for 20 days? You would have hit 17 of 20 times. I don't think people quite get how profitable these fucking player props are. Byron Buxton over 1.5 bases. 80% of the time over 10, 70% over 20. If you did both of these bets, you will be up so much money. Marcus Semien, under 1.5 bases. Guys, 80% of the time. If you bet this same play every day for 20 days, Marcus Semien and Byron Buxton, you would have hit at an 80% rate. It's fucking crazy. And like, there's no reason to not just bet these every fucking day. Like, there's no way we won't be profitable if we just fire barrels at these player props. So that's what I'm on with my main bankroll, because I'm finna take that motherfucker to the moon. I need to get 50K in that bitch. So, yeah, that's where I'm at with it. So over his 1.5 bases, over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Marcus Semien under 1.5 bases, guys. 10 games, 90%. He's ice cold today. He's versus Davis Daniel with the Angels, who I said I like a lot. I think he's good. I don't think they're gonna hit him. I really don't. That's why I'm not going to play him on that money line. I just don't think they get to him. I don't think they have the offense to do it. So that's where I got to be at. Corey Seager, over 1.5 bases. Now, if anybody is to hit him, it'll be Corey Seager. He's going to hit. He's hot. He's been hot. 50% over the season. Then he woke up, came alive. Last 10 games, he's on fire. When they fucking hot, you bet him to hit. When they cold, you bet him not to hit. It's very simple. He's hot right now, over 1.5 bases. I mean, 4, 2, 3, 2, 2, 6. Yeah, fucking right. We all over him. Travis Janowski. 10 games, under 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Again, I don't think this offense is good enough to get to Davis Daniel. You can get to under 1.5 for a guy who's hit it 80% of the time. At minus 120, I'm all over it. Kevin Pillar. Again, John Gray, I think he's good. They got to lay some juice on here. It's minus 145, but 90% hit rate. Ice cold. He went from a little hot spurt, and you know what it is. Gets cold. Once you get cold, you bet him when they get cold. He starts heating up, you stop betting him. Simple. Paul Goldschmidt. Now, he is very good, and he's solid, and he hits the fuck out of the ball. Thing is, guys, 2.5 is a high-ass line. I'll take under 2.5 for damn near anybody 150 or better. So Paul Goldschmidt under 2.5 is nuts. I got to be on it. 2.5 so much. It's hard to get 2.5 hits, runs, and RBI. That's hard, guys. It's hard to get 1. It's hard to get over 1.5. You're going to get 2.5? Yeah, we on that. Orlando Arcia under 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Again, guys, I don't think he just ain't been getting 2. So it's an 80% hit rate for 10. I'm on it. Ezekiel Tovar at Cincinnati. You know, fuck it. Let's see what happens. He's been ice cold for 6 games straight. He's blanked. He goes up there just fucking looks at the goddamn ball go by and just looks like a jackass. So I mean, yeah, I gotta be on it. Why not? And then lastly, you got Mark Canha under 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Guys, the Detroit bats can't hit anybody. They can't. I think this is the one play I decided to take off, though. And the reason I decided to take it off is because of who they fucked. They're versus Gavin Williams. I don't know what's going to happen, but regardless, I don't trust the Detroit bats, so probably going to end up locking this as well. Okay, guys? So that's where I'm at for my player props. As far as parlays for today, guys, this is where I'm at with the parlays. I'm playing these three. Guys, again, my bankroll has never seen a parlay. I will upload, like, I have money in my bank account from my check. I don't know how more clear to put this. I have money in my checking account, right? I will just upload money and put whatever I feel like putting on these for fun because I have spare money. My bankroll is a business. I do not touch that motherfucker with parlays ever. That's just not how I've built it up and not how I do. I do the straights. That's it. Straights, player props. They the only thing that touch my bankroll, okay? That's why when I do my stats at the end of the day and I say I'm up 2 units, up 5 units, down 2 units, I'm not counting the parlays in there because I do not use them. I use my own money for parlays. My bankroll is a business. It's its own entity. I do not touch that motherfucker ever with a parlay. I use my own cash for that, okay? So parlays, I'm going to be playing these today. So when I say like, yeah, I'm playing these today as well. Yeah, but I might play to win a unit from my main bankroll, or I might play to fucking win. Whatever I do, or I might just put a bag on it. But it just comes from my own money. Rangers, Guardians, Twins, plus 346. These teams should win easily. Very easily. Rangers by 2, Guardians by 2, Twins by 2. Juiced it up a little bit at plus 764. Lastly, I got a Nerfy parlay. Cardinals, Mets, Reds, Diamondbacks. All Nerfies plus 940. I like them a lot. So, what are my plays for today, guys? Let's get into it. Mets, Pirates, I'm on the Mets money line. Cardinals and Nationals. Nationals money line, Paul Goldschmidt under 2.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Guardians, Tigers, Mark Canha under 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Rockies and Reds, Ezekiel Tovar under 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Twins, Byron Buxton over 1.5 bases, over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Rangers and Angels under 8.5 at plus 100. I love this bet. It's probably my favorite bet today. Kevin Pillar under 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Marcus Semien under 1.5 bases. Travis Janowski under 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Braves, Diamondbacks. Diamondbacks money line. Diamondbacks team total over 3.5. Orlando Arcia under 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 player props. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 straights. Okay, so we big, heavy on player props. And there will be less straights than this moving forward. But I just love these straights. The slate has switched up. Matches have switched up, or at least a few of them. And I just like the prices they're giving. And I fucking love every straight. I was really trying to only play like 2, but I fucking love them, so I'm on them. But that's where I'm at today, guys. It's going to be a positive day. It's going to be. I can feel it. I know it is. I'm so goddamn confident in these picks. I think I probably hit it. I'll probably go 8 for 5 today. 9 for 4 today. So I might sweep this motherfucker. Anyways, get you out of here, the big ass bag, man. Let's crack these folks today, and we'll be right back to get them tomorrow and get a big ass fucking bag.